Hello students, today we are going to learn about separation of substances, chapter 5. In this chapter we are going to learn that why do we need to separate the things and what are the methods we can use to separate it. So for the first question arises that why do we need to separate substances? We need to separate substances because of three reasons. First is separate or remove impurities. Sometimes we have a lot of things which come with impurities जो हमें नहीं चाहिए. Those are unwanted as well as it can be poisonous. So to remove those things, we need to separate the substances. For example, to remove stones or grains or to remove stones from grains or pulses. दाल या फिर चावल इनसे stones को हटाया जाता है before eating them. Okay, so that's the impurity. And remove husk from grains. Husk is like a bura. Bura जैसे कि उसका छिलका हो गया grains का. ठीक है, उसे भी हटाया जाता है, right? Because it is not necessary and it's an impurity. Then the second point is to separate two different but useful components. Sometimes we need to separate two things, right? Which is important for us. Both are important for us, right? Cream is important for us because from cream we can get paneer, right? And milk is also used for different things. Then we have mixture of orange and guava, right? So orange and guava कभी mix हो जाए उसके pieces कटे हुए या फिर वो तो हम उसे अलग कर सकते हैं. So both things are useful for us, so we need to separate it. Then next is separate useful and non-useful components, right? Sometimes we need to separate the useful as well as non-useful component. कभी कभी हमें चीजें चाहिए होती हैं और कुछ चीजें हमें उससे अलग करनी पड़ती है जो हमें नहीं चाहिए होती. फॉर एग्जाम्पल टी लीव्स फ्रॉम टी. जब आप टी जब आप जब मम्मा टी छानती हैं तो उस पे क्या करते हैं, टी लीव्स हटा देती हैं, राइट, छन्नी से. So that tea leaves is not important for us. That is non-useful component. So we remove it from tea. Then we have pulp from juice. When we take out the juice from the pulp, so we remove the pulp because उसका रेशा और छिलका हमारे मुंह में ना जाए, इसलिए हम उसे remove कर देते हैं. So pulp at that time is non-useful component. Now let us continue with the methods of separation. So to separate the things we have solid separation. Why it is known as solid separation? Because हम यहाँ पे दो solid चीजों को separate कर रहे हैं, right? You have already learned about the three states, right? Three states of matter आपने learn किया होगा, solid, liquid and gas. तो इसमें हम solid को solid से अलग कर रहे हैं, solid separation. So the first method is hand picking, second is threshing, third is winnowing, and fourth is sieving. So the first method says hand picking. Hand picking, as the word says, you have to pick the things with your hand, right? The process of separating solid particles from a mixture by hand is called hand picking. As you can see in this, the person is taking out the stones or something with the help of hand. But it should have two criterias, then only you can use this method because it is very tiring method and time taking also. First, that the small quantity or number of item to be separated or any impurity. The number of item which you want to separate should be in small quantity. कम होना चाहिए, ठीक है? जैसे कि for example, आप कभी कभी जैसे कि आप पोहा खाते हो, ठीक है? पोहा में मम्मी चिलीज डाल देती हैं, ग्रीन चिली कटी हुई. तो किसी किसी को वो ग्रीन चिली नहीं अच्छी लगती, तो आप क्या करते हैं, हाथ से उस चिली के पीसेस को हटा के आप बाहर रख देते हैं या फिर स्पून से हटा देते हैं. So how you can do that, right? If the quantity of chili is less, then only you can do that. It's easy for you to remove. So the first criteria to use the hand picking method of separation is that the quantity of the impurity which you want to remove should be small, छोटा होना चाहिए, ठीक है, कम होना चाहिए. Then second is the size of the impurity should be larger, बड़ा होना चाहिए जिससे कि उसे आसानी से उठा के आप साइड में कर सके. Okay, so the size of the impurity must be larger. So this is the method of hand picking, and as you can see, the example is separating stones from rice, right? Separating stones from rice. Now come to the second method. Second method is threshing, right? This is a method in which separating grains from stalks by beating them on a hard surface is called threshing. See, I wanted to show you what is stalks. These are the stalks, ठीक है? ये जब चावल या फिर बीज पक जाते हैं हार्वेस्ट होने के बाद, इस तरह से इनका स्टैल्क होता है, राइट? So they are gathered together, और जैसे कि धोबी कपड़ों को बीट करता है, उसी तरह से जो फार्मर्स होते हैं वो इसको किसी हार्ड सरफेस पे बीट करते हैं, एज यू कैन सी इन दिस पिक्चर ऑल्सो, एंड यू कैन सी इन दिस पिक्चर एज वेल. तो जैसे हम बीट करते हैं तो इसके जो दाने होते हैं ये बाहर आ जाते हैं, सो सेपरेटिंग wheat grains from chaff. So the wheat grains come out due to this method, which is known as threshing. Now come to the third method, which is winnowing. Winnowing is a method in which there is a criteria that two different substance should have a different weight. ठीक है, मतलब जो लाइटर, एक लाइटर होना चाहिए और एक हेवियर होना चाहिए. So in this process, the separating of lighter and heavier particles by using wind or blowing air is called winnowing, right? So that means कि for example आप इस picture में देख सकते हैं that this person is standing. So it is having a mixture of dust, stalks, husk you can say, and wheat, right? So why he is standing in a height? Because थोड़ा सा height पे खड़े होने की वजह से हवा चलेगी, blow करेगी, and when he will pour the material, so the rice which is heavier will settle just below the person, as you can see, but the dust will blow on off and it will collect a little bit far away from the heap of the rice, right? You can see in this picture as well. ये देखो, जब इसने ऐसे फेंका तो ये राइस यहाँ पे कलेक्ट हो गया just below the person, and the dust is being collected little distance, after a little distance, right? So this is because this dust is lighter and this is heavier, right? So for this type of method, two materials, if you want to separate solid, it should be, one should be lighter and another should be heavier. Then only it will be blown out and it will be separated for a few distance, right? In a few distance. It is used to separate heavier wheat grains from lighter husk particles, okay? Or separation of dust from rice or grains. So as you can see in this picture that this is a method of winnowing, right, which I have just explained you, and this is a method of hand picking. So it is easier to have a winnowing because it take less time and it will take more time, okay? So this is a method of winnowing. Now the next method is sieving. It is very common and you have usually seen in the kitchen of your mom, right? In this method we separate the things which is very fine particles from a bigger one by using a sieve, is called sieving. As you can see this, इसको छन्नी बोलते हैं, ठीक है? The sieve, छन्नी को English में sieve बोलते हैं. So by using a sieve we separate the thing. It is used to separate bran from flour and pebbles from sand at construction site. Bran from flour का मतलब होता है, ब्रैम इज अ काइंड ऑफ स्मॉल कीड़े होते हैं, छोटे छोटे जो आटे में होते हैं, ठीक है? एंड अ फ्यू इम्प्योरिटीज एंड पेबल्स फ्रॉम सैंड एट कंस्ट्रक्शन साइट. पेबल्स निकाले जाते हैं सैंड से कंस्ट्रक्शन साइट, ठीक है? सेपरेटिंग stones from rice through sieve or mesh, ठीक है? You can see like this that sand और ये gravel है, ये पत्थर है, ठीक है? हमने इसके ऊपर डाल दिया because the stones are larger in size and sieve का जो छेद होता है वो mesh की तरह mesh होता है, जो उसका साइज छोटा होता है, तो जो छोटी चीज है वो नीचे चली जाएगी और बड़ी चीज ऊपर ही रह जाएगी, ठीक है? So that is this method is used in sieving. The basically the size of the particle is important in sieving. अगर एक पार्टिकल बड़ा साइज का है और एक पार्टिकल बहुत छोटे साइज का है तो दोनों को आसानी से हम सीविंग के थ्रू सीव के थ्रू अलग कर सकते हैं. ठीक है. I hope you have understood these four type of methods, which is solid solid separation. In the next video we will understand the other type of separation. Okay, Vita, thank you.